Good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay, so here is my morning update. Sorry, I still look like a bag of poop. So if you catch a glimpse of me, I do apologize. Okay, so as you can see, we have our pink insulation and our spray foam. Dun, 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 dun. Let's take a walk. I'm gonna have to turn this, okay? Because I can't see properly. Just bear with me, guys. Okay, look how frosty my front window is. It's because I already took the cover off because we need that to defrost. Look at this. We've got pink. Check out that Pink Panther insulation all over the place. Yeah, it is, baby. Anyways, good morning, Mavis. It's everywhere except for here and in the bathroom. And the only reason those didn't get done is because I have a limited amount of boards. You would think I have lots of 2x4s lying around, but I don't. So I only have enough to hold up so many pieces at a time. So this one and this one get done today. But first of all, the van has to, and by our wall paneling, that's going to be today. Yesterday, we concentrated on getting the last of the pink up, and check this out. It's all batted now. We sat here for a couple hours, probably more like 3 or 4, and stuffed woolly batten into all those. It's very exciting. I'm looking for a light so I can head back towards the bathroom here. Here we go. Okay. To my surprise, first of all, he had lots of batting already down in that area. There was a few spots I had to touch up, but I was sticking batting up in here because it was cold. And in behind there is a chamber that drops and drops and drops and drops. Not to here. It's in behind that chamber. So I ended up packing insulation back in there. My husband said I was like a little mouse making a nest. So that is all insulated now. Still don't know what to do about these gaps. If anyone has a Sprinter van, let me know what you did with these kind of gaps, because I can see the great outdoors out there. I don't know if you can. Oh yeah, you can. Look at that. So that's not helping. Also, I think we're going to have to, let me get rid of this light here. I think we're going to have to drill a bigger hole here. Like these are the little holes where I tried to have an electric heater. That was dumb. I think I'm going to have to put a bigger hole here and pack some insulation up here. In behind this one, I'm pretty sure he's got it all packed. We are going to pull it back and look, but you can feel pressure when you push on that. So I'm assuming that is already packed. But we're going to need a bigger hole up here so we can insulate that top chamber. And if you have a Sprinter, let me know what you did about up here. I don't want to spray foam it because that's where my like rear view camera light, I think there's like a brake light up there. All that kind of wiring comes in. So I don't want to spray foam that. But let me know what you did. I'm open to suggestions. So yeah, we're getting there. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so pretty when it is paneled and, you know, get a good coat of creamy white. I'm thinking like vintage cupcake or something color on there. It's not gonna be chalk paint, but that kind of color. So all this is gonna be wall paneled. This all needs to be painted. But before we do that, we've got to go into town. We've got to buy the paneling, and we have to put some strapping over top of all of these things here. There's got to be a foam barrier first, like a thin pink foam. And then my wood strapping goes on here. But you can see even that got all filled yesterday. I've got to trim all that away with an X-Acto knife. So it's all nice and smooth. But yeah, that's what that is. That's all insulation, all those oobly gooblies, gobblies. You can see last week I had already trimmed some of them. But then Chris went around yesterday and he blow foamed some more. Unfortunately, he filled in this and I had already cleaned that out because I need strapping to go there. And he's like, just go over top of it. I'm like, no. That needs strapping, honey. I'm a little particular on what I want to do in here. So he got a little gun crazy and I stopped him and was like, kicked him out of the van. I was like, no more insulation. Poor guy. Puts up with a lot of shenanigans, right? That's what everybody says. Anywho, that's my update for today. So let me know, what are you guys up to today? Are you up to anything exciting? Look at all that warmth. I know it looks nasty and gnarly, but it's all warmth in there, man. Needless to say, when we shut off the heater last night, it was like 22 degrees in here. And this morning when we came out, it was still -7, I think Chris said. We came out around 7 or 8 o'clock. It was still -7. It didn't hold a lot of heat. Didn't hold a lot of heat at all. Wish I could see more comments. It says all messages are video. Ah, Dorothy says, take your time with it. No. Heck no. This needs to get done ASAP. This needs to get done ASAP. I need to be in... Oh, he did it in there too. Gosh, golly gee, darn it. Anyways. It's a bugger to get that out after. Dang it. Okay. Just breathe. So today is paneling and strapping. Look at all that warmth. That stuff was in there, and it still didn't make it that warm. Let's face it, it's a van. It's not going to stay warm forever or for long. You shut off the heat, it gets cold. It's what it does. It'll help too when I get a frame on my Max Air fan. Then I can put an insulating square in there because, you know, that's just a plastic cover. So you know you're losing heat there. But right now there's no way to tack anything up there. So it is what it is. Oh my gosh, girls. You didn't see where you could comment till now. Oh, I know. It's kind of weird over here on YouTube. Once you get used to it, it's not so bad. You know what else is weird here? After this goes, like after I end the live, Mavis, and it becomes a regular video on YouTube, all your comments are gone. None of them show up. Then it's only all the comments during the live don't stay. And then it's just people that comment after it's posted as a regular video. How weird is that? Get it done and go see you. I don't know. I don't know what my plans are this summer. I was trying to talk Maya into hopping in the van and heading out west and then heading north. I wanted to go because I had promised Cheryl and Wendy I was going to go out there sometime. And I really was hoping that I was going to hop in the van and I was going to head out that way. And then I was going to go north to Tuktoyaktuk. That's what I wanted to do. But let's be honest, I have a lot of anxiety. So do I really want to take that Alaskan or whatever it's called highway that goes up to Tuktoyaktuk? I don't know. Because there's far and few help between. I'm not sure. Am I brave enough? The other thing is, do I have the money for that? Because now I'm having to put so much money into this. I kind of figured I could use it as it was for a year or so and save up. But that was not possible. It was just too cold. Which makes me know that it's going to be too hot in the summer. If it's too cold in the winter, it's too hot in the summer. So, yeah, it needed to be insulated. I did go ahead and book a weekend at Murphy's Point. It's a park, what do you call it, provincial park here in Ontario. I booked a weekend already for Murphy's Point. And I'd like to book a weekend for the Sandbanks. But I'm not quite there yet. Yeah, it's one day at a time. One day at a time. Oh, I won't sing. It's too early in the morning. All right, guys, I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna have my morning tea. But who can vision this all pretty and white? Any ideas what it's gonna look like? I can like close my eyes and see it. I just hope I can make this biggest craft project ever become real. Bon Echo Provincial Park near the cottage. It's funny. I don't know if I've ever been to Bon Echo. Like, I know the name, but as a kid, I kind of thought it was there, but I don't think so. I think we did Bon Sheer Caves, and that's where I went with Maya last year. But I don't know if I've ever been to Bon Echo. I should go check that out sometime. Anywho, I'm going to let you go. yeah, 1 year of just traveling around Ontario probably would be quite cool too. First of all, there's a lot of you out there that have never seen a lot of things in Ontario. You know, we take it for granted because we live here and it's kind of like, yeah, it's Ontario. But a lot of you have never seen it, and it is a gorgeous province. A little overpriced, but hey. But yeah, it's a beautiful place. So yeah, I should look into it. But then there's so many other places I want to see. Like I would love to be, I wish I was in Arizona right now. I wanted to be down there for the RTR, but I didn't get there because I'm doing this and because I got a kid that's, you know, needs a lot of appointments this month. Oh, it'll be gorgeous when it's done. It is. Oh my gosh, guys, you should, I'll talk to you in the sorority soon, Mavis, about what some of the plans are. I don't want to give it all away on here, and you know that plans change. They're very fluid. I have plans, but as things go on, things change. But I'd love to talk to you in the sorority, the private membership group over on Facebook about some of my plans. Anywho, I'm going to let you go. All talked out, but there we are, all insulated. Maya's got strep throat right now, Mavis. She came down with strep throat a few days ago. She says she's fine other than a scratchy voice. It didn't get too bad. We caught it right away because as soon as she said she had a sore throat and I called Christina and like she had a fever and I was like, I feel bad that you're just looking at insulation, but you don't want to look at me this morning. Let's see, is there anything pretty outside to look at? The wood pile, the creek, the boat. No, not really. I don't know. Anyways, I'm trying to help you out here, but I got nothing. So she has a scratchy voice and she had the fever and an upset stomach. She was vomiting. And so I messaged Christina right away and I was like, bad news. She was at your place and she's sick. You guys are all going to get this. And she's like, my bad. Brandon just got tested and he's got strep throat. And I was like, oh no. So instantly I'm like, Maya, stick out your tongue, say and I took a picture inside her mouth because, you know, I'm blind, can't see much. Took a picture and definitely white spots back there. And I was like, okay, doctor's appointments. So we got in and yeah, it was strep. But if we would have waited another day or so, she would have been in horrible pain. So we got that in time, got the amoxicillin started. The fever has gone, the chills are gone, the vomiting stopped. Now we're just waiting for the scratchy voice to end. Oh my gosh, I love this thing so much. That window right there is going to be awesome. Your granddaughter has it and your daughter, yeah, strep's going around really, really bad. And then the other thing is Maya's got heart appointments, right? We have a counseling appointment because, you know, we've all got bad nerves. We have our family counseling on Monday, I think it is. And then Wednesday, she's got her stress test. Then next week, she goes in for her cardiogram or something like that. And then she's also, that same week, we go back in again. And she's going to get a device put on that's going to monitor her heart for 14 days. And then, you know, 2 weeks after that, we got to take it back. And then we'll have another appointment probably in February for tests. So, yeah, lots of appointments. That's why I didn't get down to Arizona. That and my van wouldn't have probably been very good for it because it would have been either too hot or too cold. Going either way. Anyways, I'm going to let you go. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I'll talk to you later. Maya's 15 now. She'll be 16 in February. You got a shower in there. No, I don't have a shower in there. This is my bathroom. Someday we were talking that I might finish it off as a shower. I'm not sure. It's a lot of space to say, hey, it's a shower and a bathroom, as opposed to putting up something temporarily. You know what I mean? Like, you could easily have that as something more useful space, and you could put up magnets on the ceiling, and you could have, you know, a shower curtain into a bucket, and you could shower that way. I know it sounds very rustic and primitive, but it could be done. Or that could be a fabulous shower. Right now, I'm leaving it as it is because, like, today, when we have to go and get wood, it's perfect. I open up that back door, And I can get, you know, I can get 16 feet of lumber in here. I'm not getting 16 feet of lumber, but I can. If that was closed off, like most people would put their bed this way. That's how almost everybody does it. They put their bed this way so that you can open up your back doors and you can have this gorgeous view. Well, how often do you really open up your back doors and have that gorgeous view, except for your Instagram pictures, etc.? You know what I mean? It's not like you're going to sleep with your doors wide open, or at least I'm not. Nor do I really want windows staring that someone could look in on me when I'm sleeping. So I kind of like this. No windows back here. And I feel like this just gives me a more walking space. Maya and I both are pacers, as you can tell while I was videoing this. We tend to pace a lot. So we need a little pathway to pace. Not to mention 16 feet of walking space in this van. So you can pace all you want back and forth. Even when the cupboards get put back in, there'll still be 16 feet of pacing, or 16 feet for lumber or whatever you need. Very skinny, because once those cupboards come in, pretty much where that door closet is sitting right now, that over to the wall is cupboards. But that still gives us a narrow passageway that you can pace. All right, guys. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. If I can figure out how to end it.